Howdy, one and all. So, yeah, I am still working on more of the same. Okay, so I know I was discussing last time I was on, or recently, uh, how I've been trying to get offline mode to work. Well, it turns out that even though I thought I had it all going, or I was finally on the right track, turns out not as much as I had hoped. So there was some more refactoring. So I did get the DLL to function, and it turns out that a lot of the offline mappings were broken because they were using dummy. I mean, it was mocks. It was dummy data trying to go through, and it was just basically just a placeholder for actual offline implementation. And turns out that those were just all messed up. So it's been a lot of trying to get everything ironed out, get everything in the right flow state. We were still doing things kind of weird. I actually had to redesign again, kind of how it was referencing. It turns out that there was a build issue that we weren't able that I wasn't able to get working, and it was because it kept trying to want to create copies of my code. Special mobile versions of the code. Hey, bot, how's it doing, man? It was trying to give me special mobile versions of my code, and I realized that that was not going to work. Turns out that just by applying a tag, build tag, something that AI decided it was going to tell me about 2 months after I started this process, way easier, simple. But now things are kind of starting to work. Slowly but surely, we're getting it all in place. But what that means is I've got to do, I keep having to rebuild and restart the database to test the latest thing as we move a little bit further each time into having the database fully function offline. So it is getting close though. More and more, I'm finding that I'm able to get further in the process, but then each new fix takes that much longer to actually get going. So it's a little bit of a process. Uh, One of the things I've learned is that Claude, communists, Cla- Claude has been messing with their token allowances, and it's really kind of been messing with my flow. It's keeping me out of my flow. You're always out there trying to get trouble going, aren't you? But I can at least understand what the heck's going on with communism. It's messed up, the whole premise of it. But at least I can understand that. I think there's plenty of people out there who would debate communism with people if they would give them the opportunity. Oops, is that still open? All right, so I gotta dump this. All right, let's see how this goes. We're gonna try to run this again. I did implement build counters, build versioning, so that whenever I do a new DLL, or oh yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to build a new DLL. I haven't been building DL or ARRs yet. I'm trying to get through certain things, get them all, like get my current flow working as a DLL, and then I will kind of, I'll try and get the rest going. Oh, so that means I gotta close this. Dang it. I shouldn't have opened it. Because when I build a DLL, it won't build unless I um, or it'll build, but it won't copy to Unity because Unity holds the original one, so I can't delete the old one. I gotta do the build. Let us do the DLL. And we'll not build the AAR yet. I'll build the AAR in a bit. The AAR is what... Dude, I don't even know how to respond to that. You're quite the character, you know that? Let's see, where are we? Let's go back to Claude. And let Claude take a look at this. I think Claude's the one that broke it. Claude, what did you do, man? You're breaking my stuff. Of course, I could be wrong. It could have been this guy's fault because like I have all kinds of sessions. I have so many sessions going. I'm losing track of what's happening sometimes. What did it do? Gonna show me? Sometimes it shows me, but apparently it's not gonna show me this time. You know, if it was an easy fix, but I don't know. Like Navy SEALs? Or baby harp seals? let's rebuild. Oh, it's doing the build. It didn't even wait for me to do it. I'm tired. I got up. I think I actually slept in this morning, but I don't know. Just kind of hitting me. I'm always tired. It seems like between about 8:45 and 9:30, and then I kind of start. My brain starts to clear, and I actually get stuff done. But then it's time for bed, so then I can't get any more done. Holy moly! It's getting worse. It's getting more and more errors. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? You're getting me further into the hole. I'm falling. Help me. Let's turn on some background music because if I don't, my brain's going to fall asleep. Hey, this guy did a game, a sports game. I made a successful game. It ruined my life. uh, here we go. Programming melodies inspired. No, I don't want programming melodies. Let's see. There's got to be something better. What else we got? Give me some good. I'm not seeing anything I want to listen to. Hold on. Hey, that one? Can't find it. Don't know where it is. I'm lost. Here we go. Deep focus music for work and study. 2 hours, no distractions.
Your day-to-day covered with Phase 44 super agents. Your life is chaotic.
Nope, too slow. Can't listen to slow. There you go.
That's a little better.
Well, it's slowly fixing them. Were they talking about it, or did you bring it up? And then they started talking about it. Let's check this guy out. Changed my life. Whatever. There's so many people who are like, there's more people who say that their indie games blew up, like died and crashed, burned, whatever, than there are those that say it succeeded. And there's some that say they're doing pretty good making garbage, and then there's others. I say garbage. Look, guys, there's a lot of garbage games being released, but some people have managed to make it into a career. I don't know how they did it. I mean, basically, they make games that they turn around very fast. Most do nothing. They might make a couple hundred, couple thousand, just nothing. But they're doing the shotgun approach to game development. Their goal is don't make a bunch of their best possible games. Make just a bunch of games and hope one of them hits. And then the ones that hit are still not great. They just have something that's entertaining that gets people to keep trying them. And I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, I've seen those games that are kind of sort of making them money. I don't get it. But there's people who like stuff that's just kind of niche-y, challenging. And that's, to each his own, man. I guess some people make the money. I could never do that. I have too much. Honestly, well, here it is. I have too much pride in my work to want to release garbage, to keep just throwing out good enoughs. Just, hey, it does what it's supposed to do, and throw it out there. I can't do it. not in my DNA. I have to be happy with it. It has to look kind of good to me. It has to feel good to me. And to me, it has to be fun. I mean, that's it. I mean, I develop from the point of view of the gamer, even though I love to see things work. And if I see something I like, I'm going to keep trying to figure out the magic bullet, right? I'm going to keep trying to, you know, I don't know what the heck's going on here. It's trying to build it. It's failing at every stop. Let's see if I can get this to retry. It just keeps trying to build it. It's trying new ways to build it. I want to see if this does anything different. Can I tap on here? Sometimes you just gotta say, hold on. Let me see if it works. All right, so I think we're able to get this going again. Oh, is it gonna start it up again? No, we don't need to do it again. Let's let it fire up the rest. I already got the DLL running, so okay. So once this builds, actually, I could probably open this now. We'll see if we're getting any further along. So where we're at right now. I tried to do a little update recording yesterday after a build, and it failed to even kind of start. It blew up on the league creation. I don't know why my nose is itching. So I had to go back to the drawing board, see what was going on. I figured it out. Stepped through the code, walked through, they said, hey AI, this is the problem. I oftentimes have to find the bugs and tell AI what the problem is these days. It's getting so complex it sometimes can't even figure out where we are. So I have to pin it down. If I tell it where the problem is and tell it to fix it, it can often do that. And I'll tell it what's happening. I give it the full thread of what's going on. And then it usually seems to be able to solve it. But doesn't always go as planned. Hay wants a baby harp seal video. The power of love. There you go, man. Just be the better man, and you are good to go. Oops, wait. Oh, did I jump the gun? Shoot, I jumped the gun. Things aren't done starting. Darn it. All right, I'll stop that. It's one thing I can't do yet. I can't. The game won't run offline by itself. It will not initialize on its own, and that's by design. I do need a new game to work. Has to have an internet connection. So the game is not viable without at least a startup internet connection. It does download, put stuff on your system to allow you to run the game offline, but it won't run on its own. Are you purposely trying to sound like a drug dealer right now? That's what it sounds like you're trying to be. All right, let's try this again. Always fails after the first one. I don't know why. I mean, not always, but most of the time. I don't know why it takes. Why it can't. It's like almost like just it needs. It's just like it needs to make the call twice. The first call's just gonna die. Ah, suck. Suck a French fry, man. What happened? All right, let's go look at what's going on here. I've gotten past this point, but it's we are still blown up, right? So this is my my source database. Obviously failed. Yeah, no coach, no database, no players. Not sure what happened. So yeah, we blew up. Let's see here. We've got league creation flow initiated. League creation failed. That's all there is to it, man. That's all it gives me. Do a new build. So tomorrow, my Copilot resets. Oh, nope, it already reset. Oh, 5 p.m. So we're brand new. Okay. Huh. With a goat. Is that like extra happy? Why would why would waking up on a rooftop with a goat be be a good thing? That don't sound like a good thing to me, man.
Steal the bench.
Where are you? Okay. You're gonna steal it for your room?
Just for it now, for the workout.
Oh, be careful not to let this. Make sure the seat or that the legs are under the seat and the hook, because you don't want to fall down when you sit on it. On the side, just make sure that the legs are in the hook. On the front, on the seat. You'll see there's like a little hook where the seat goes into, the little knob.
I'm only gonna move this up.
Well, that's fine, but I'm just saying that comes out sometimes when you're carrying it, is all I'm saying, because it drops down. See, like the feet drop down right there. So you're going to want to make sure they go back up into the hook so they don't fall down. Do you have enough room in there? Oh, yeah. That's my son. What's your guy? He's taking my workout bench so he can go, I guess, lift some weights in his room. He likes to do his workouts at night because he stays up till all hours of the morning. And then sleeps until midday and then goes to work. He's got his day kind of upside down. Now I gotta waiting for another update. Thing is, I wish Claude would show me what it's doing. That's the one thing. It's like I don't mind it fixing things, but I want to see it. I don't know if there's a way to make Claude pop up its files that it's changing. Let me go see if there's a Claude code setting or something. Let's see if Copilot can help me here. Is there a way to make Claude code open files? It is editing its code editor so that I can see changes. Settings inside the extension. Here's the Cloud Code has a setting called Auto Open Edited Files. Claude Auto Open. Alright, so let's go see. There's a what did it say called? Claude. Open in tab, open a new window, open in primary editor, sidebar, walkthrough, show Cloud Code, view Cloud Code, toggle Cloud Code. Ask him why. Oh, he just came and got weights. I'm sure his day's been good. He'll always say it was good. Alright, so what did it say ask for? Ask for search for Claude Auto Open. VS Code settings. Oh, let's go here. Go here. Disable login prompt. Enable new conversation. Hide onboarding. Disable in our hide onboarding. Preferred, respect, use control enter, descend, control enter. Use terminal. Cloud agent, cloud hooks, plan agent, default mode, auto vendor default, select the default language model, default formatter, default folding range, hook files, location preview, auto vendor default, terminal, default formatter. Finds a default notebook formatter which takes precedence of all the formatter settings. Copilot chat Anthropic prompt Copilot. Yeah. Model specifies the AI provider respect. Commands to skip shell. Commands to skip default skipped. Huh. Yep, that's not cutting it. None of that works. Well, considering I didn't ask for you and now you've lost my page. Quad auto open. No, that's not a thing apparently. Configures when the air peak view is automatically opened. Automatically open test results. .NET solution auto open. Cloud code auto save. Cloud code preferred location. Huh. Nope, guess it doesn't exist. At least not in my variation. Holy moly, it's really going off. Watch videos of seals. You really have a thing for seals. I mean, I think it's bordering on an unhealthy like for seals. Of course, I think that some people like their cat videos a little bit too much too. It's like, okay, cats are cute, they're okay every now and then, but you know, doom scrolling your way through a bunch of cat videos. It's not my idea. I have been working really hard on myself to stop getting caught up in doom scrolling. You know, I do it. It's like I'll start letting myself get caught up, mostly on YouTube, because I'll be like, oh, what video can I turn on to run in the background? And then I start getting caught, and then I go, oh, well, this is a quick little video. It's only going to last like a minute. And then bam, I'm doom scrolling. It's like, it's a suck. It's like, I don't know. There's something weird about doom scrolling. It's like, it's got a evil grip on people. Myself too. I mean, but nope, I get better. Every now and then I'll get 3 or 4 in. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. And click X, I'll X out. I don't even go back. I just said, nope, I'm out of here. I gotta stop. Doom scrolling is so unhealthy. It's so unhealthy. It's a colossal waste of time. And I'm not knocking anybody because I'm just as guilty of it. But it's one of those things people have to, like, I like to watch comedy, you know, the comedy skits that go on the YouTube. I get caught up in Facebook too, because they have their shorts too, or Facebook, what do they call them? Their Facebook Reels? Is that what they're called? I think they're Reels. And I like to watch the comedy ones. But some of them are long. Like they allow some really long comedy ones, like 5-10 minute ones. And it just can go on. And plus, you know, it pulls me off my attention, and I stop at myself. Sorry about that. Got a yawn interruptus. Yawneth interruptus. This music actually helps a lot. I don't know what it is. I say it's got to be the music. Because there's something going on like in my brain that like just kind of sort of focuses better when that's on. But I am really tired right now. I did my workout this morning. I did the Insanity again. I haven't done Insanity in a long time, but I did an Insanity Max 30 which is like the second month of the Insanity Max 30 workouts. The Insanity, yeah, they're Insanity videos that are 30 minutes instead of an hour, or 48 minutes to an hour. The regular Insanity CDs, you have to look them up, by Beachbody Insanity if you want to see what they are. Crazy hard workouts. And I've done all of them multiple times, but I haven't done one in a while. And I want to see if I'm still, if I can still get through one of these. And because if you don't do something for a long time, it's a use it or lose it. Fitness is a use it or lose it. You don't use the fitness, you'll lose the fitness. So you build up your body, you build up your mind, you build up your reflexes, and then you don't do anything for 3 weeks or a month or 3 months, and you start losing it. It's just the way it goes. But so you got to put that stuff to work every now and then. So I wanted to see if I could still do it. I was impressed with myself. I got all the way through it again. I was tired. I'm always tired. Don't matter how good I get at them, but I am always tired. But I got through it. I had a couple of tiny breaks, but nothing like significant. I didn't stop or miss an entire exercise. I was a little slow to start a couple. I may have stopped a couple seconds early, because you just change exercises every 45 seconds or so. And but generally, I would go through them, or every now and then, even on a couple of them, I had to stop. I'd stop for like 3 or 4 seconds and then pick up and go again. It just takes some serious mental fortitude, though. You really got to just keep just keep moving. Even when you stop, it's like, keep going. Get that leg in the air, get that body up. Just move. And then I kind of get my rhythm going. I go again. But yeah, they're good workouts. I was glad to see I could still get through it. I haven't lost my edge there. How old am I now? Holy moly. 56. Can you believe that? Don't tell anybody, all right? It's my secret. 56, and I can still run half marathons at a good pace. I'm running the same let's just put it this way. The same pace I was able to run it when I started running, which is actually, I'm faster than I was when I started running. When I first ran a half marathon, it took me over 2 hours. I haven't run over 2 hours in 10 years, but I'm still running it at that same pace. Would like to try to get back to my high, which is 137, but I did that in Portland. It was a race. But my best, around here, has been around 140, something like that. I think I've been generally doing 145 to 150. Just depends on how much effort I put in. Still, so I can still do some pretty good paces. I am about 4 seconds slower on the 100 than I used to be in high school, which is to say I was never fast, and I'm still not fast. I'm still a fair bit slower. But I've been reading up, studying, learning the proper form. I'm hoping this summer to get out there and do some more sprints and see if I can bring that down a bit from very slow to less very slow. to not totally very slow. I'm almost slow enough that an Olympic sprinter can beat me at running a 200 in the time it takes me to run a 100. But not quite. They can't quite do it. Because I think the Olympic record is 18, 19, 20 seconds for 200, something like that. And I can get it done in 17. So I get 100 done in 17. So they're not quite able to beat me there yet. If I give them a head start, though, they would beat me. If I give them 2 or 3 second head start, I would not be able to beat them. So they could probably run I think an Olympic sprinter would definitely beat me in a 150 to 100 race, but not in a 200 to 100. So they're not twice as fast as me, but so hey, if I got to compare myself to Olympic runner, at least they're not twice as fast. They'd smoke me in a 400 though. Let's see, if I ran a 400, I don't know, what's the record speed for the 800? Because I can run a 400 in about I'm slow now. My best ever was 115. But I think now I'm about 130 at my best. Which is really close to the world record, I think, for an 800. So, Alexa, what's the world record for running the 800 meter? So it's a minute 40 something. So I'm faster. I would not get lapped. I was thinking how long it takes me to run the 400 meter if an Olympic sprinter could lap me running the 800. But they would not. But it'd be close.
Probably not.
They'd be really close. They'd only be probably maybe 45 yards behind me, 75 yards behind me. Because people would be screaming. They'd be like, oh, beat him, beat him. And I'd be like, no. Oh, I can't go see what's going on here. Oh, I don't need to do that. I guess I can just rerun the build myself. That means it's done, which is good. This guy's still trying to figure it out. Whatever he's doing. Alright, so please, oh. Please, oh. Please, oh. I don't know. Oh. I don't know what that means. Oh, I think I'll be so glad. I'm so close to being able to get this thing to build on the offline parts, but it still struggles with a few parts. And I'm just trying to compare it and go to the next step. So it's like I did the logging, make sure the logging in, logging out, logging, all that stuff works. I'm not logging out, logging in, because you can't log out until I can get to the system. But then it has, once you log in, it's supposed to create the first league, which of course I was doing offline. And then finally I got to do it online, but it didn't attach the coaches. So I had to make it attach the coaches. And then I noticed that there was another problem with it, that it wasn't, that the coaches weren't being attached, but also I wasn't getting any images. And that's a problem, obviously. And then, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, if it wasn't fully logged in, it wasn't copying the data back to the servers. It wasn't syncing back. I was expecting it to sync the data that it had created back to the server, and it didn't. So it wasn't picking up that data. I don't know why it's having trouble with this, but alright. And this guy's still trying to do whatever it is he's trying to do. System settings, not importing images broken. No, that's good. Team name selection confirmed. Does nothing. Assign user to team offline. Alright, so we rebuilt the play mode. Confirm a team name, the confirm button. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Let's go ahead and run another try at this. Gonna require me to start that back up. Also gonna require me to dump this guy. On the upside, if it doesn't copy back to the server, I don't have to worry about refreshing the backend database because it doesn't know about it. It's nothing to fix. Let's see here. I don't know which leagues that is. Build.leagues. What did it change? Oh, that's mobile leagues. Go build.leagues. What did it change to, what did it change in the league service? That's weird. It's not in the files here. Because it says it only changed mobile. Store mobile. Weird. Mobile? Mobile leagues is store mobile. Oh, it did change. It's changed store mobile. Alright, so that means I gotta restart this one. Alright. And then we have mobile, which isn't one that we run. It's not a always seems to get this wrong. All right, so I built everything. Interesting they'll let me do that though, now that I think about it, because I I'm up to 13 on my builds. I wonder if I'll hit 1,000 before I actually finish this. That'd be crazy if I did 1,000 more builds before this is released. Oh, that's why I never started. Never had a chance to take ownership of it. Okay. So everything is running. Now I can go ahead and try to build this puppy. Run it again. All right, I'm gonna fall asleep right here in my chair. I think this might have to be my last try for the night. Wish me luck, bot. Let's see here. Fingers crossed. I don't know what that is. Huh? Just making noises. What do I expect to happen? Right now, it should just download all the stuff, so we should get a loading panel. If things are going to be nice. Loading panel. There's loading panel. As it attempts to download what data I do have, supposedly. Well, it does look like we got something done. League create failed. Failed to save league. Save league, insert team, blah, 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 blah. So we're having team data problems still. Suck an egg. Oh, I think it needs to update the... I know what happened here. So, game plan idea is not a thing. Still some remnants of old inputs. So that's causing it to basically what I told it to do was to fix my game plan table, and it had bad fields in it, but there's still some code trying to call those bad fields that don't exist anymore. And so I needed to go back and review these. Why do I... Oh, weird. Don't know what I just did there, but... Oh, I know what I just did there. I put it in a different tab. I don't know why I did that. Alright, I guess I have to call it for the night. Fail number 972. But we'll make it. We're making progress. It's all moving forward. So each thing is one step closer. I expect I'll be close in the next day or so, building this all the way through on the application or on the device. So once I get this to build all the way through on the device, I will, or on my DLL, then I will get it to build all the way through on the device. Then I can start moving forward on the actual design of the other parts. Hey bot, thanks for stopping by, saying hi. Till next time.